Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer.
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation.
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
What up, Boring Reviews? We are here for our Footy Friday. I got it right this time.
Yes, you did. Nick here.
Jody there.
How dare you? Welcome to Boring Reviews, and we are checking out, like she said, for Footy Friday this week, we are checking out another video from Aussie Things. Jodi, the Jodemeister.
AFL celebrating too early moments.
I wasn't done with my nicknames. I was going to do a whole lot more.
Sorry, keep going.
They were probably not very nice ones, though. So, we are... just kidding. Maybe. We are checking out, like she said, celebrating too early. Oh, my goodness gracious. I have been so guilty of this. As you guys know, if you've been following the channel, if you don't know, I'm not an athlete whatsoever. Okay? What? I played a few seasons of organized sports as a kid and a teenager, but that's about it. But I have celebrated way too early, way too often in any kind of game I play with others, so I know that pain.
It just makes me think we saw a baseball game the other day, and one of the batters, he had what he thought was a ball. And so he just dropped his bat and started walking because it would have been his fourth ball and he could walk to first base. And turns out it was a strike. So even though he wasn't celebrating too early, that was kind of embarrassing where it's like, oh, let me walk back and get my bat and get back.
Unfortunately, it happens a lot, but kind of gameplay, you kind of have to do that because if you stand there, you're almost like you're asking the umpire, okay, you don't think it's a ball and call it a strike. Not that that would happen.
Yeah.
But I think that's like mentally what they're thinking. You see people who they think hit home runs and they're like, fist pumping. I just saw, I don't know who it was an older clip of someone just going crazy. Yes, I did it. And then the guy catches it. Oh, never mind.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad.
You have pitchers that'll throw that. We'll keep going to baseball, but you have pitchers that will throw that strike for the strikeout, and they're walking off the mound before the umpire calls anything, and he just says ball, and they have to go, and then turn back around.
So awkward.
Yes. But, I mean, it's embarrassing, but you're just super excited. I love passionate, emotional athletes. I don't care what the sport is, because I feel if you have that passion, if you have that excitement, if you have that love for the game, you're probably going to elevate your play even more than your natural talent, as opposed to someone that's just like, not really my favorite sport. There have been linemen in football, those are the big guys that do all the blocking, who have said publicly, I never liked football. I never watched football beforehand. Not going to watch football afterwards. It was a job for me. I was good at it, and I made millions of dollars.
Wow.
To me, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Like, you got to love what you're doing.
You're getting millions of dollars for it.
Yes.
The rest of us are working, not that football players don't work their butts off, but the rest
sure
of us are working our butts off for a fraction of that pay.
For crumbs. And you got morons like me that buy the gear and get excited and sit at home and live out my life through these athletes. You don't care? But anyways, way off track here.
Yes.
Celebrating too early. Can't wait to watch this because this is going to be, sorry, but this is going to be fun to watch. Before we get into this, don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you love the AFL. Go ahead and give a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe. We're trying... A subscription? There we go. We're trying to build a community for AFL videos so we can keep doing this every single week as long as we know you keep wanting them to happen. But with all that being said, incorrectly or not, let's
smash that play button.
Oh, I'm going to smash it. Well, actually, I don't want to break the computer.
To the game.
What does he say? For the game, to the game.
For his
This is
second
going to be good.
of the match, Eric Hipwood.
You guys are doing jumping jacks.
And
Oh.
he just takes a bit of the post.
Oh, no, he didn't even know. He turned around.
Wicketkeeper, not even first slip that
He
one.
turned around and just mic dropped it. I don't know why he thought it was through. That was not even... That didn't look like it was a sure thing. Oh, that sucks. No, that one. So I didn't realize that you hit the pole, it's an automatic 1, not a 6. I did not realize it. In NFL, it hits the post, goes in, it counts.
Look at his oh, that face. That was all excitement. And he's like, oh.
That one had some wicked turn, man. Oh, that was so close.
So how'd that one not make it?
It just bounced into the one to the right. It has to be in the middle. 2 posts for a 6. Okay, you got the high five. She said no.
Likes to reel round from this far out. He's got to keep that straight line.
Full score, 65-63.
52 meters out. It's online. It's there.
Oh, that's so close. Oh, no. He's celebrating. The fans are celebrating.
Let's listen.
Hey, at least he double-checked to make sure.
West Coast have won by a point.
And they were down by 2. So he just got 1. So that would have won it. That is crushing.
That is crushing.
250 as well. Boy, they've let the song go already here at
Oh.
SCG. It's a touch early, given it's the 6-minute mark of the first quarter here, and Carlton lead it by 7 points.
Flicked it up. Sutcliffe nearly.
I missed what happened there.
Absolutely mind-blowing.
That one looked like, yeah, it did go. Oh, no, don't tell me. They're going to review it and say no.
Yeah, because everybody's celebrating.
Oh, no, it's okay. So that was the first part. This is the last part. He has one chance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it looks good. So they celebrate too early because they still got a chance later on.
And they ended up winning. Okay.
You can't really blame him
2
for
points.
that, though.
No, you can't at all. Because they were excited for that. Oh.
Oh. That's tough.
Yeah.
So if you like footy, if you like AFL, check out this guy's channel, Aussie Things. We just discovered him with the video that we did last week, which we really recorded a few minutes ago. But we just discovered his channel. He's almost at 10,000 subscribers. Give this guy some love. That's right. Go to his channel, subscribe. We're going to go ahead and subscribe. We're going to like it because I like short and to the point. I mean, it's kind of like what we talked about, right? Celebrating too early is a little embarrassing, but you kind of don't blame at the same time. What are your thoughts on any of those stick out to you?
Well, some of those, you can't blame them. I mean, that one when the whole team was celebrating, I understand that because...
When the guys were able to win, the last second.
Exactly, yeah. When the first team, because, what are the chances of somebody coming in and just by 2 extra points? So that I get. And then, too, a lot of times when, in football, if they score a touchdown, they all celebrate. If baseball, if they score a home run, they celebrate. So I get that. But a few of those when the people, walked away, all excited, and they turn around, they're like, oh, that was sad. But I think the one that broke my heart is that poor guy who was just so crushed he was on the floor no, because he only got 1 point.
And they lost the match there.
They lost by 1 point.
By that 1 point.
That sucks.
I mean, you're talking about just a little bit. I'm not going to say a quarter of an inch. That's a line from Mighty Ducks. But you're talking about a less than a foot of a difference with that ball going there and winning a game. I mean, you can honestly, if you let it really bother you your entire life, you can say, I almost won a game. I just missed it by a foot. That's crazy. The one about the team that got the dramatic 6 near the end of the match and they thought they won it, and I think that was their home stadium because it seemed like the fans were really responding to that. That one is the hardest for me, not because I blame them for celebrating too early, but because as a fan of a team that does that, when you have the fans' reaction and the whole place, the roof explodes, so to speak, metaphorically, because you're so excited, you feel like this is destiny. Like, we did it. Yeah, we know there's 30 seconds left or a minute, whatever the time limit was, but there's no way they're going to score 6. We got this. And then I don't know what the circumstances were. I don't know if it was a few penalties that got them in that last spot and they lost it. But that's the worst because everyone in that stadium knew that they were going to win that.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah, it sucks. That's heart-wrenching.
And I've experienced that before. I can't think of any particular times as a fan experiencing that. But it's tough. And NFL here, American football, the toughest thing about that is sometimes it'll have 20 seconds left. 20 seconds, and only a miracle can prevent you from winning. So you let yourself celebrate and get excited, and then, of course, that miracle happens. And it's crushing defeat. And you're just left there standing. As sports fans, you're watching this. I'm assuming you're a sports fan. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever experienced that where you had told yourself for a few minutes, maybe a few hours, whatever it was, we're going to win this. We're going to win this. And then at the very last second, they don't, and you're just kind of left there. It's never fun to have your team lose. But the realization of knowing you were that close and you would convince yourself, that's tough.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of sports players can't convince themselves that they won. A lot will get excited, but some just don't even go there. They just keep playing.
Yeah, they have to. No, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
You have to have like that, that poise. You have to stay like be still or whatever.
Focused.
Yeah, so that you can celebrate later. There are some athletes that win a championship and they're interviewed hours later and they'll say it still hasn't hit me yet. So I kind of think that's what it is. Like they guard themselves so much, and then that chance happens, and they're the ones standing with the trophy or the ring or whatever it is.
It hasn't. I feel like that all the time when I realize I'm married to you.
I knew that was
Still
coming.
hasn't happened yet.
I honestly knew that was coming. I don't know how I knew. I don't blame her. Don't forget, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you, Aussie Things, for creating this video that we can react to. Don't forget to like and subscribe on our channel as well, and let us know.
Smash that like button.
That's right. Smash it, as I made up that phrase. No, I didn't. But do all those things. It helps our channel out, helps more Footy Fridays. But with all that being said, until next time.
Goodbye.